Oh. Yeah, she made this delicious olive oil ice cream.
I've never had olive oil ice cream.
Oh. See?
That's amazing.
Muriel, can I say it's my job to make Andrew happy too?
Wow.
It takes a village.
I'm hanging out here.
Exactly.
Adam could do the show on his own.
See, there you go. Well, we'll feed him at least.
Wow.
All right, they're
delicious.
forcing me, well, I say force, you know, tongue in cheek, because we do have to give a little time to Sucress here. And by the way, my Facebook friend, Monica Grace, I told Muriel this before the show. Monica Grace from Orlando has had a lot of requests, you know, for those of us who are watching the sugars in our diet. And the problem with that is, and Andrew, he's still eating the cake. He has maybe the most discerning palate that I know, and I'm with you. I mean, there are a lot of...
I have a disturbing palate.
Well...
I'll eat anything.
There you go.
I'm taking the cake with me,
you know what, he will.
Oh, nice.
But a lot of those sugar substitutes out there have a little bit of that stevia.
Well, they have
you know.
First of all, there's the artificial sweeteners, which are, you know, something that I prefer not to consume. And then there's the typical stevia products that have that weird sort of metallic taste.
Yes.
But our stevia extract does not. Our stevia extract is unique. It's not available anywhere else. And our stevia extract will not have that funny aftertaste. Also, even better, and our stevia extract does not contain sugar.
Right.
That might sound silly, but the majority, not the majority, every sugar substitute I've looked at contains sugar.
Every one.
Contains sugar.
So you're trying to get a sugar substitute, but then there's sugar
they contain about 1 gram of sugar, either sugar or alcohol sugar or carbohydrate, maltodextrin, things like that.
But by the way, the 100-pack is the most popular. There are only a couple hundred. Muriel, from your perspective, and we are going to post the Dutch baby recipe a little bit later.
So I decided to make this little Dutch baby today because it's so much easier to make, especially with this beautiful cast iron skillet.
You want one at home, I know.
And I want it.
I gave her one. It's little.
I can't wait.
I know.
And so, yeah, and the Dutch baby, so it's really easy to make. It's in the oven instead of sauteing it like you do with regular pancake, right?
Right.
And it's the German version, basically, of our pancake.
But a little bit goes a long way, right?
The Sucress, each packet has the equivalent of between 2 and 3 teaspoons of sugar. So you want to less is more. And it doesn't sound like someone who wants to sell their product, because you could get less than you expect because you use so much less of it. It's so much more efficient in terms of sweetness. And we don't use sugar as a carrier. We use an amino acid that has a sweet taste, but also an amino acid that helps support healthy blood sugar levels. So it's something that not only does it not contain any sugar, unlike all the other sugar substitutes, but it helps support healthy blood sugar levels.
It does. And you know, that's, well, Andrew, we were talking yesterday. I mean, really the glycine actually,
he's going back
to the cake. I knew he was. You're so funny. But when we made that rosemary olive oil ice cream, I actually started experimenting with Sucress with ice cream. And it's really, it's such a great alternative. And the big thing for me is if you have a discerning palate, if you're like so many of us and you're trying to find a real healthy alternative to using sugar without that little stevia twang-ish, right?
So that's one of the parts that I never liked in sugar replacement, because I always felt I could taste some kind of a back metallic taste.
Yeah, like
an aftertaste.
And also, this does not have it at all.
And also, what we'll be doing is we'll be making a bulk version of the Sucress. You can use the Sucress now, again, because it's so concentrated, 2 to 3 teaspoons per packet. So you only need a few packets to be equivalent to several teaspoons, say 9 teaspoons. So.
Absolutely. Okay, here's the thing. We have this for this show. The 100 pack is going. Okay, it's just starting to fluff up. I'm not sure a little Dutch baby will be ready. She doesn't know that we can't, you know, it's live television.
Oh, the Dutch baby's in there.
See, she's starting to puff up. Can I, Victoria, will I gum up the whole works if I just show them?
We will publish like the recipe for the Dutch baby, of course, because it takes just 20 minutes in the oven.
Okay. Oh,
the easy part about this.
I'll do the honors.
He'll do the honors.
Oh, there.
Okay.
The great easy part about this is you can cut slices after and have it for breakfast.
There we go.
It's in the process of rising.
It is. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, I know.
Presque fini.
I know. Reaction cam. Reaction cam. Oh.
Yeah, and
it's a reaction cam. I'm looking at myself.
But there is so many things you can use sucrase for. For example, we did a lovely little blueberry mousse. That's a really nice, healthy dessert. And then, of course, in your coffee,
or
in your
homemade
tea.
whipped cream.
Right.
You avoid putting sugar in your homemade whipped cream.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yep.
we used to put so much because otherwise people
Or
don't
tea.
really eat it,
For
you know.
sure.
But nowadays with the sucrase, it's really, you get healthy dessert that you will really love, you and your family.
Yes,
so.
and great taste. And I hear you're going to be working on more recipes,
Yeah, I'm
right?
actually
Absolutely.
making a little cookbook, mini booklet, whatever you call it, with tons of sucrase recipes, so you can get
Livret.
sweet tooth. Ouais, un livret.
Oui.
What?
French.
I can't get past French toast, so they're on their own.
French toast in French toast isn't French toast.
Right.
It's le pain perdu. It's lost bread.
Yeah, we used to make that when...
leftover bread.
Yeah, leftover bread, and you actually made a dinner out of that. That was the origin of the French
And
toast.
Muriel makes the most exceptional French toast in the world.
Wow.
Again, sucrase is a perfect way to make it.
It is
Yeah.
indeed. I know you see that clock on your screen. Remember, I know there are a lot of you still calling on the Thrive olive oil that is available in the single or in the twin pack. Sucress is a great addition to your shopping cart. He's going back for that olive oil cake. You know what? It's fun to see. Isn't it fun to see him eat sweets, though?
I know.
Because he's so, you know.
But it's
really
not.
doesn't happen very
Right, 'cause
often.
it doesn't.
It tastes sweet, but it contains
Right.
no sugar.
I know.
So I'm someone who I don't like to eat refined sugar. If I'm going to eat sugar, it's because I'm eating healthy fruits or something like that. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, which are low in sugar, but
Sure.
that contains some sugar. But something like this, because I know it doesn't contain sugar, and again, what's in it? It doesn't contain, you only use sucrase.
And you know what? One great thing is like you can use it as confectioner sugar. You know that
Right.
sugar that you sprinkle on the top of
Very
your
lightly
cakes?
sprinkle it.
Exactly.
And
So
it works perfectly.
it does. So if that Dutch baby does cooperate, we'll be doing that with your sucrase.
Maybe tomorrow.
Andrew,
Yes.
they're telling me that we have to make you go.
Oh, I have to go?
Yeah.
Can I take the dessert with me?
You know what? He will, too. It's so funny. My producer's like, you got to tell Andrew he's got to go.
Okay.
Show.
I'll see you in a few minutes, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. All right. So remember, Andrew's coming up with Adam with kind of a Monday night, takeover on that variety show. And oh, by the way, Kathy